pass back up into the actual fair value gap, that low to that high with this one single candle here, my eye is trained to look for that in price. I'm teaching my students to look for that too. In this case, what I'm illustrating here is the efficiency of the algorithm coming back into an area that's already balanced, but it's covering up and overlapping an area where it's already traded to, which is why you're getting this and this. That's not an error. It's not a deficiency on precision either. It's just making sure there's no seams. Everything's been offered efficiently, but the bodies tell you the real story. This is where the damage is done, the wicks. But the real narrative and what price is doing is you have to study the bodies. So we had this overlapping into this area. What is this entire range? From this low to this high right there. Watch this. There's our fair value gap. If you look at that balanced price range between this candle's low and this candle's high, if we measure that and you get a midpoint level, that is mean threshold. Why? Because we're measuring candlesticks that have bodies. If it were a gap like this fair value gap, the midpoint is consequent encroachment. Consequent encroachment is what is permissible within a range. So over here, we have 4,117.50. It just so happens randomly, with buying and selling pressure being as it is, completely random, how far can it overshoot this fair value gap? Well, what's the midpoint between this candle's low and this candle's high for that balanced price range? 4,117.50. What's the high on this candle right there? 4,117.50. Whoops.